My name's Chelsea Innes. I'm from Toronto and I'm a film major at the end of my degree. NASCAD does give you the confidence to try anything, for sure. When I got accepted, I was like, am I gonna be an artist now? Like, this is crazy. And then it's like, okay, I'm a filmmaker. I'm gonna learn to be a filmmaker and I'm gonna actually learn to do what I wanna do. I loved film when I came here, but I didn't know that I could be a cinematographer. And at this point in the game, I feel like I can do that. What really made me really consider NASCAD as a real option was meeting NASCAD film students, like just at a bar drinking with a bunch of people, and they're like, oh, this girl is a NASCAD film, and I'd be like, oh, that's so interesting, like, what do you do? Because I'm doing film at Dow, and then she'd tell me like that she just shot 2 films, and I'm like, that's what I want to do. How do I get there? So NASCAD gives you an environment where you can be like yourself and just uncensored, just be who you are, do what you want to do. And I feel like the films I made at NASCAD were just sort of products of, you know, my life experience until this point, and they were just 2 really honest, just like, this is what I've lived so far and this is how I feel about things. In my films, I try to make my characters' queer identities like casual. It's like not a big deal to them. They're just like, yeah, everyone in the film's gay and does not matter. From there on, I feel like it makes like a more rounded character, and then you can have, you know, better conflicts. You know, I'm not necessarily just looking for, you know, beautiful white people to shoot. You know, I'm looking for, you know, people of color all over the spectrum. Like, it really embedded in the vibe of NASCAD is this idea of experimenting, but I'm a firm believer that you can't really break the rules unless you know what the rules are. And so NASCAD taught me the rules, and they also taught me how to break them. And there was another class in Foundation that just taught me how to push myself, just to do things that made me feel uncomfortable. They taught me about things that just like how to look. Like it's so weird, they taught you how to look at things and think more critically, and that's something that has been true throughout the whole degree. We can basically make whatever we want, and as long as it kind of comes from a place of honesty, that's what they encourage. NASCAD taught me how to compose a frame, like just starting from drawing, just even though I hated drawing. Everything I wanted to learn about, I figured out a way to learn about it through the resources here, and I learned enough that I felt like I knew enough to direct people and to be like a leader, which I didn't think I could do before. Like, I wanted to make films, and now I was able to make 2 here. I mean, that's a lot to give someone that wants to be a filmmaker. I know a lot about my craft, and I like what I do, and I have 2 films to show for it, so in that sense, yeah, I guess I'm an artist.